Ilang hours ba talaga ang kailangan para sa Field Studies 1 and 2 or yung tinatawag na class observation? Sa next semester, ilang oras ang kailangan makomplete para sa teaching internship? Well, may mga factors tayong kailangan i-consider para masagot yan. Kaya stay tuned lang kayo because that is what we're going to discuss in this video. May nagtanong sa video ko last time kung pwede raw bang pagsabayin ng work at observation dahil sa university daw nila, 4 hours lang yung need per day to observe. Well, based on my batch experience last year from PUP, pwede talaga dahil maluwag pa yung schedule sa FS1 and 2 at class observation. Back then kasi we only had to complete 80 hours of class observation kaya kinailangan lang namin mag-spend ng 2 hours per day sa resource course namin to observe. That lasted for about 1.5 months since we started lagpas kalahati na ng October and ended before Christmas break ng December. Given that schedule, marami sa mga classmates ko were still working and kinaya naman nilang mag-work kahit may class observations na since 2 hours lang ang need per day and need lang namin pumasok sa university ng Fridays and Saturdays para sa FS1 and 2 meetings at remedial instruction. Besides, hindi pa naman ganun kabigat yung responsibilities dahil di pa naman tayo ang in-charge sa klase. Remember na sa class observation, si resource teacher pa rin ang in-charge magturo at siya ang laging nasa harap ng klase, habang ikaw as a student teacher na nag-observe pa lang ay ang laging nasa likod. That scene will be reversed sa teaching internship dahil kayo na yung laging nasa harap while yung city na yung nasa likod dahil kayo naman ang i-observe nila. Kaya habang nag-observe pa lang kayo, make sure na matutunan nyo na yung mga magandang teaching strategies ng mga arte nyo para may apply nyo pag internship na. Going back to the topic sa number of hours ng observation, laging may standard yan pero depende yan sa university, resource schools at most especially between you at sa resource teachers nyo. In our case, may times na sumobra kami sa number of hours, siguro dahil enjoy or the others really had to para makompleto yung learning episodes. For me, inabot ako ng 100 hours since I spent more than 2 hours sa school per day dahil pumasok din ako sa Nihongo class ng arte ko na di naman talaga need pero ipinaalam ko sa city ko at sa prof ko sa field study na gusto ko rin yun pasukan since gusto ko rin siyang matutunan at pumayag naman sila. So yun talaga yung case nun, magdedepende rin yung oras nyo sa school sa schedule ng arte nyo at magiging usapan nyo. What matters is that nakompleto yung number of hours, natapos yung learning episodes na need tapusin, natapos yung action research at naisettle nyo lahat ng need isettle. Never leave the school talaga na may unfinished business kayo kasi masisira yung university nyo, yung prof nyo at kayo rin mismo. Hindi magandang attitude na porke tapos na yung required hours ay aalis na lang ng walang closure. That was our case pero ilan nga bang standard required hours sa class observation dito sa Pilipinas? I asked the Google Gemini AI at ito ang sinabi niya.
The standard number of hours per day for class observation and field study in the Philippines can vary depending on the specific course and institution, but it typically ranges from 4 to 6 hours. The total number of hours for the semester also varies, but it's generally around 120 to 150 hours. Please note that these are general estimates and may differ depending on your specific circumstances. It's best to consult your field study course outline or instructor for the exact requirements.
Diba? It depends pa rin talaga at yun na nga yung una nating na-discuss. Pero hindi naman pwedeng mag-rely lang tayo sa AI so naghanap na rin ako ng source at ito ang nakita ko. Both Division Memorandum ng DepEd Calabarzon at Northern Mindanao, specifically Region 4A Calabarzon Schools Division of Rizal, Division Memorandum Number 539 Series of 22, issued on October 20, 2022, at Region 10 Northern Mindanao Schools Division of Misamis Oriental, Division Memorandum Number 160 Series of 2022, issued on March 8, 2022, states that the two field study courses require a minimum of 120 hours. Enough evidence to prove na tama rin naman yung sinabi ni Google Gemini, plus it will also support the earlier comment na 4 hours a day lang ang need to observe sa school nila. Pagdating naman sa number of hours required sa second sem sa teaching internship, probably this is the same na for every college and universities. Sa amin, 360 hours at yun din ang sinabi nung dalawang memorandum na cited kanina. That's around 4 to 6 hours a day since 6 hours yung standard duty ng cooperating teacher sa DepEd and in our case, yung stay namin was also around 4 to 6 hours a day on average. May time na nasa 2 hours lang depende sa schedule. Yung iba naming classmates na ST napasok lang ng 2 hours dahil yun lang yung teaching schedule ng city nila and di na rin sila nagsistay sa school after nun kaya mabilis lang. Overall, inabot kami ng 3 months from February to May. Pero kung may vacant hours in between the teaching hours, that means longer hours pero mas mabilis mo naman makukumpleto yung 360 hours. Now, some schools and teachers won't mind the time naman as long as you're able to do and accomplish your duties at natapos mo na yung final demonstration teaching. Some will ask for extension for a few days dahil need pa ng support and it will all depend sa magiging usapan nyo ng city nyo at ng prof nyo. Pero yon, kung tatanungin nyo kung pwede pa ba yung working student kapag practice teaching ka na or nasa teaching internship ka na, the answer will be up to you. It's up to you kung kaya mong pagsabayin. Pero kung ako ang magre-recommend, mas better kung full-time student ka sa time na yon kasi up to 6 hours na yung duty mo sa school and ikaw na yung in charge sa klase. Ikaw na yung gagawa ng lesson plan, magtuturo, magpapaquiz and all. And that would mean na malaki ang possibility na iuwi mo rin talaga yung trabaho beyond the duty time sa schools. So medyo mahirap siguro yon if you are working pa. In our case, some of my classmates reside or nag-indefinite leave muna para makayanan yung schedule. Pero yun, I'm not telling you to do the same because sometimes need talagang pagsabayin lalo na kung may responsibilities ka rin sa pamilya. It's up to you. Kung kaya, edi padayon lang. Basta padayon lang, future teachers. The fact that you are watching this video is a testament that you are committed to your passion for teaching. Quick promotion lang pala, we also have a TikTok page where we post the answers to some of the questions like this one. Paano sagutan ng FS books given the limited time? It is also uploaded here sa YouTube as a short video. We also have a Facebook page named Basically That's It where we post some encouraging posts and memes, pati na rin updates sa production ng next videos. If you have time, please visit and follow them and that will greatly help to advance our cause to make videos supporting students and student teachers. So basically that's it. If you like this video, please huwag kalimutang binutin ang like and subscribe button at pakishare na rin sa iba pang mga eduk students na naghahanap ng tips para sa kanilang internship journey. Maglapag na rin kayo ng feedbacks, questions, and thoughts sa comment section because all of those are greatly appreciated.